Well, massive drama played out in the heart of Delhi today. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi upped the ante against the Modi government as he turned up at the Parliament Street police station with an alleged pellet gun victim of the 20th July protests. Sahil Lochab and Rahul sat on a dharna demanding an FIR be registered, which was eventually done against unknown persons. In fact, the FIR has been filed under sections 118 and 125 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita.
Rahul was joined by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and other Congress leaders who questioned why the police were not cooperating with Sahil. He once again questioned the July 20th police action and asked who ordered it in the first place.
सिर्फ एक हिंदुस्तान के नागरिक के लिए, उसकी मां के लिए, उसके पिता के लिए न्याय मांगा है और उसके लिए 8 घंटे लग गए और फाइनल, बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग बात, फाइनल परमिशन फाइनल होके होम सेक्रेटरी और अमित शाह जी को देना पड़ा, तब इन्होंने जाके फाइनल एफआईआर दिया। तो आप समझ जाइए एफआईआर रोक कौन रहा था।
Earlier, the 19-year-old and his lawyer claimed that the Delhi police were not registering an FIR and were making them run from pillar to post. He said that this FIR is a first step towards justice.
This FIR is a first step towards justice. It took 8 hours to register the FIR, and perhaps it wouldn't have been registered at all if the LOP hadn't supported me. I had been running around trying to get an FIR filed since August 14th.
A dramatic confrontation between the opposition and the Delhi police unfolded, with Congress leaders accusing the police of refusing justice. Rahul claims that he, along with Sahil, first approached the Mandir Marg police station when the complainant did not result in an FIR. They moved to the DCP's office at Parliament Street. The Congress has described the incident as a serious case of police brutality and denial of justice by authorities. However, Delhi police sources earlier say the complaint has been accepted and that an investigating officer has been assigned.
The police have also said that 13 FIRs have already been registered in connection with the 20th July protests and they're being investigated by the crime branch. The Supreme Court of India has ordered the setting up of a 5-member high-level committee as well to probe the police action on that day. Meanwhile, the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party hit out at Rahul, accusing him of attempting to create anarchy in the country and indulging in mere photo op.
पूरा देश एक बार फिर से राहुल गांधी की उस सस्ती
The entire nation is once again witnessing the kind of cheap attention-seeking politics that Rahul Gandhi displayed today outside the Sansad Marg police station. Rahul Gandhi's sit-in protest today is neither for the students nor for the sake of justice. It is a symbol of the Congress party's political desperation and Rahul Gandhi's hunger for media attention.
Even as this political spectacle unraveled, some big questions remain unanswered at the moment. What happened on July 20th? Who fired the pellets? And most importantly, will there now be an independent and credible investigation?
All right, let's get a perspective on this from the legal point of view. What does this entire controversy mean and how does this proceed forward? Joining us tonight on Race to Power is Mrinalini Deshmukh. She's an advocate at the Bombay High Court. Good evening and namaskar. Welcome to WION. Can I start by asking you what you think of this entire process from the legal point of view? Because there's already the Supreme Court which has directed a 5-member high-level committee that is to be set up to probe these very allegations that Rahul Gandhi and Sahil Lochab made today. What should the police have done? Should it have gone with the Supreme Court ordered panel to probe this or register a separate FIR, particularly for this individual?
See, to be honest to you, it took Supreme Court to come in and to issue these kind of orders to get into this. Because a student's protest, which was a peaceful protest for the causes that they were fighting for, was met with opposition from the government with these pellet bullets. Now, the question that arises is that what the leader of the opposition has done is wanting to have an FIR registered because it is a serious offense. And from a legal standpoint, he is well within his rights for the betterment or for the Gen Z students or the protesters who were there, to be able to bring about justice to them. Now, whatever the opposition party, or rather whatever the BJP or the ruling party may say, this was a cause which was done in the benefit of the students. Now, despite the fact that the Supreme Court has set up a high-level investigation into it, this is one of the things which are there. But of all the things that is there, this is the most serious according to me. So it was necessary, in my understanding, to bring attention to it. And today, because of action of the leader of the opposition, there has been an FIR registered so that now there will be a thorough investigation. Because if you remember the discussions during that period, it was just shifting the blame to people. Nobody was willing to take the onus. At the outset, they first said that there are no pellet bullets. Then they said, okay, then they had to get some 3-4 people who were hurt, and then they said, yes, it was there, but we don't know who did it. And then it came to a situation that, okay, the Supreme Court took cognizance of it and got it done. But I think this was more important because even these pellet bullets, what they were fired at the students, was completely inappropriate, was completely against the legal procedure, and it was, in my understanding, and what do I say? It was atrocities on the students done by the police. And in my understanding.
Ms. Desmond,
yes,
let me ask you this. Now that this issue has come to the fore, do you think the issue of pellet guns is being politicized? And with that, what action can the government in India take to control this from happening again?
So to answer your question, whether it has been politicized, I don't agree with you. It is something which has been brought to the forefront because of what the students underwent. It cannot be brushed aside, or it cannot be brushed under the carpet, because these are very relevant issues and these cannot be done on students. Whom are these pellet guns, pellet bullets shot at? Those who are maybe very dangerous, violent people. These were protesters who were doing nothing but just walking. So using excessive force was incorrect on the part of the government, and it is not incorrect for the leader of the opposition and whoever other concerned.
So Mrinalini Deshmukh, help us understand this. Now that the FIR has been registered, how does it move forward? What is its significance?
So once the FIR has been moved, the process under the criminal procedure is there will be a thorough investigation right from the time that who is from the Home Ministry or other department of the government who issued these orders, on whose instance were they issued, and why were they issued, and do they have a data of what are the things or which are the people who were hurt by it. And when I mean hurt by it, they were not real bullets, we all know that, but who were injured, if I may use that word. So a thorough investigation will be done, and I think that's extremely important from the students' point of view to know who was the person behind this thing.
All right. We'll leave it there. Mrinalini Deshmukh, thank you very much for joining us on WION and helping us decode this entire controversy and situation as far as the legal point of view is concerned.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me over.